Welcome back, friends, and to the dozens of you who have managed to make it this far into this Let's Play. It's been about 4 days since I last played Gothic 3, 4 days or so, so excuse me if I seem a little slow as to what my next task should be, but thanks to the magic of video editing, thank Enos for that, I should be able to skip ahead to wherever I need to be, so give me a second here. Alright, you may notice we're not in Varant anymore. We're in Montera, which is a good thing because we can go to sleep soon. It's getting to be nighttime. Now, Basir is who we had to find, and I found him. Completely forgot. You may note that there's 2 Hashushin here, and he is right here. He doesn't say anything, but I imagine we just have to kill him. I'm probably not going to yet. I don't want to risk alerting everyone else here. Gonna check this quest real quick. In fact, I think we're kind of done with Bensala, actually. Like, some of these quests are like, it's like, how do I finish these quests? I think we're getting close to the end of the game anyways. I could probably just skip to the main storyline. So for now, let's go back to, I'd say, Braga. Because I think we're going to go ahead and just go south to Mora Sul. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, Mora Sul. And up, darn it. I forgot to go to sleep. Alright, let's try that again. We're currently in... I keep pressing the wrong button. Braga. No need to skip ahead here. We're just going to go south. All the way to Mora Sul. In fact, I think we already explored this area, haven't we? I don't think we have, actually. Let's see what we got in the area. Before we continue, though. Saving session. Yeah, it's been like 4 days since I last played it, so... the beginning of this part's going to be a little jumpy. Let's re-equip our Hashushin armor so we don't... Oh, what's going on over here? The game is starting to do its usual quirkiness. Orcs eating while sliding across the sand. And over the wall there. Scout, warrior, and scout. No one important, no one named. That's actually a little creepy. Let's ignore that and just go this way. This game, Piranha Bytes made it, so it's janky. Usual good old Eurojank. Rest in peace, Piranha Bytes. I saw some guys off to the left there. I'm gonna talk to them in a minute. I believe those are nomads. Because we got some jackals to take care of. I think we can just go ahead and rush in, which might be my last words. Anyways, have at you. No, that wasn't bad. I was gonna say... darn it. I do not like it when they do that. There we go. My goodness. That was kind of bad. A little bit. Almost lost half health. Okay, I got all their stuff looted, so let's eat. And I nearly forgot. Let's go back to that guy over here. I don't know if these are nomads or... those are robbers. Oh, let's take him out. Where does Nameless get all this strength to take on like dozens of guys and hundreds of undead? This would not fly in real life. But then again, it is a video game. Butter move is very powerful. Maybe it works in real life. You should give it a try. Side note, don't give it a try. Okay, 2 left. Templar. Got 2 quests done. The Ruined Fields of Braga and the Bounty Hunting quest. Rice grabbed. Let's loot all this junk that we don't really need. Oh, I didn't think this guy went all the way over here. Alright, there we go. Let's check something real quick. Was that Braga's quest? Templar. It is. It is, I mean. We got Asar next. We got Braga next. Gotta find Ayla. Let's go and save. I'm not gonna explore these ruins. because I'm not going to scour the entire game world for enemies and treasure. That's the quickest way to burn yourself out if you're going to play this longer than like an hour a day. Let's leave those bodies rotting in the sun. Go over the hills here. There's the city. Way off there. I got some jackals. Oh. If I see enemies along the way, I'll kill them. Also, we leveled up. I forgot to mention that. Well, you saw it. Level 57, I believe. And speaking of which, I think we can get some better armor. Somehow. Oh, this is not a good spot to be fighting. Yeesh. Where are you going? These enemies are very odd sometimes. Now, if I could just hit you, that'd be great. There we go. You hit him, and he comes at you. There you go. Rest in peace. Give me that. We got teeth. And I'm still upset that they don't drop furs. And speaking of which, we haven't even sold furs in a while. Let's eat before continuing. Nameless is subsisting on roast meat, stew, and healing potions for hydration. Not too bad of a diet. I imagine stew has vegetables in it. Enough meat for protein. I don't know if you can get hydrated from healing potions, because we're not drinking water here. Now it feels like there's something here. Is there something here? Excuse my messed up speech today. It's actually pretty late where I'm at. Basket. It's got some scrolls that we don't really need, but we'll take. A cure poison scroll. That's good. Speaking of which, how many do we have of those? Let me check. 5 disease and 6 cure poison. That's good. Just in case we run out of potions, we can use scrolls. There's this big monstrosity skeleton thing here. Imagine this if this was an enemy in this game that you had to fight. Because you have trolls in Gothic, but you never face off against anything bigger, I don't believe. I think trolls is as big as they get. Trolls and dragons from the second Gothic game. What do we have here? There's a campfire off in the distance there. We got 4 crawlers. Hope there's treasure nearby. I'm still hoping to get that pure ore weapons blueprint. Really depends on how many chests you open. Come on. It's really annoying they move backwards like that. Like, melee in this game is just not very... It's a little frustrating. Yeesh, come on. Injured sandcrawler. Yeesh, let's heal up. I feel like maybe it's just me, but getting stunned like that and hit in quick succession always frustrates me. It's when you're not getting frustrated by the challenge of the game. It's little things like that. It's like they all add up after a while. What the? Okay, that was a quest. And this injured sandcrawler apparently had a fire chalice. Interesting. Now, who gives us that quest? Any of these towns here? I might have missed it, by the way, because my eyes have a tendency to skim ahead. It's like that when I'm on the internet. I go to a forum or something. I don't really read the entire post. I sort of just skim through the important parts. Just try to find the most important thing in the paragraph, because I'm just... Mora Sul, that's where you get it from. Someone gives you that quest. Maybe the guy who was here just up and ran. But yeah, I have a tendency to skim through text. Because if I read all the way through, I'm just going to forget it anyways. It doesn't help that on the internet too, it's not quiet when I read. I have a tendency to turn on music when I'm browsing the internet, so I'm not the kind of person who can focus on text if there's distractions. Like in a role-playing game, where I have to read through a book or read through a dialogue in something like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, the music distracts me. These sandcrawlers are starting to get in my craw. And one other thing, it must suck fighting in sandy regions. Because sand gets everywhere. Coarse, rough. Just really stinks. But either way, do we have any treasure in this area? Minecrawler Mandible. But the good news is we have 3 more fire chalices to get for the main quest. I'll grab these just in case. Don't know how plants are growing in the sand here, but whatever. If that's how it works, maybe I just showed my intelligence there. Okay, nothing here besides that injured sandcrawler and the fire chalice. Well, it's a good thing we came in this direction, because I think I sort of went off the beaten path a little bit. Let's get back on the road. You gotta follow these flags. Oh, is that an oasis? There's the city, as I said before. Braga's way back there. Good old Mora Sul. If I was playing this on my own, I would find a way to just finish all the quests before finishing the game. Because I do find them kind of fun to do. But this being a Let's Play, it's a little weird having to... It's just going to require a lot of cuts and edits, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit. But anyways, there's an oasis here. I was right. There's also some blood flies. Darn it. Well, let's see if we can take them out. We missed. We hit. And here they come. And no longer do we have the Varant combat music. We have the regular old... Gothic 3 combat music that's... We're probably getting tired of listening to right now. Where are you going? Get buttered. But the music here in Varant's nice. It's actually very immersive. It actually fits a video game unlike the other kinds of tracks, which fits more of a movie. Chronobytes really wanted to go for the epic feel in this game. No oasis. The Jewel of the Desert. I think there's 3 oases we found so far. That's just an iron stem. We don't need that. I also see... I think that's a healing root. Nope, that's a stone nettle. We have not been picking those up because I have no need for them right now. Probably. What is this? That's a healing root right here. This is... stone nettle. I had to be sure. I knew that wasn't a king's sorrel, but I wanted to check just in case. Ah, a cave. You know, since we're here... I think we'll go inside. Ah, lions. Lionesses. Just out for a walk, 3 of them. 4 of them, and a male lion. Or a rotten beast. That's quite a lot of lions, so let's just try to lure some away. That was easy. She came right at me. Must be hungry. Oh, here they come. Ah, they're all coming, darn it. Not good. Let's be smart and just move away a little bit. Get some meat. Okay, that's 1 down, 2 down. I actually get a fair amount of experience for slaying these animals. 250 each. That's awesome. Ah, 300 for... My goodness. Where did this come from, right? That's what I was thinking. There we go. loot these creatures. Still gotta sell some birds. We got a lot. Whole bunch. I wonder how much we get from all of that. We'll have to go find a hunter. Eventually. Before I do that, let me check my stats. We're level 57 right now. 45 learning points. We'll put some into strength. So I said I was going to save 15 points. I think I said in the last part. So regeneration, acrobatics, and endurance of the wolf. I won't worry about these. No need for those. With endurance of the wolf, I feel like may as well get that because we sprint everywhere, so may as well get it. Acrobatics, we have fallen from high places a fair amount, so that might be worth getting. Not like you need to plan your build in this game because you see how many points you get. We're level 57. We got everything we need right now. I could learn two-handed just for the heck of it, but I'm not going to use two-handed weapons. I think they look silly in this game unless you're using an axe or a polearm. I just don't like the animation for two-handed swords. Plus, they're slow. I'll probably die a lot more often if I was using a two-handed weapon. Let's loot this. Praying there's no more lions in that cave. With my luck, there's probably undead in there, so maybe I should take the lions. Peeking. Nothing in there. There's a dead skeleton here. Just hanging out, chilling. It's a little bit dark. That's okay. Thought I saw something in the dark there. Skeleton with a rusty sword. There's nothing in here. What the heck? Let me turn on the lights just in case. I'm really glad I got this spell. I'm getting a lot of use out of it because... How many light scrolls do I have? Got 3. I'm sure you can buy a whole bunch from an NPC, but... I feel like you get plenty of learning points to go ahead and cast this spell. There's pretty much no other spells I want, since I'm not playing a mage. But support spells are nice. Let's eat. This cave had absolutely nothing inside it besides lions, but oh well. Let's continue onwards to Mora Sul. The biggest city here in Varant, next to Bakaresh, I believe. No, I was gonna say no enemies. There's sandcrawlers here. Hopefully just 3. No, there's 5. This probably isn't smart, but I'm gonna go ahead and fire my crossbow. That's one. Whoa, that's a whole platoon, not platoon, but a squad of sandcrawlers. They keep stopping every time I shoot, so let's go ahead and... Well, they were. Okay, there we go. Let's just do the regular attack. There's a hole. This is not smart. Move back, nameless. Yep, like that. Slice away. Butter these guys. So far, so good. They give a decent amount of experience. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to one day playing Chronicles of Murtana Archlos. One day I will, I just don't know when, because I think after Gothic 3, I'm gonna need a break from Piranha Byte games. Because they got a lot of games to play. They've got Risen 1, 2, and 3, Elix 1 and 2. Risen 1 and Elix 1 I played, and those games are great. And also this... stop that. Really annoys me when they do that. Don't like these enemies. Or any enemies for that matter. Yeah, Piranha Bytes has actually a big library of games, and they're pretty long. I've not played Risen 2 or 3, but one day. Probably no Arcania. I might try it one day, but that wasn't made by Piranha Bytes anyways. And I heard the prevalent opinion on that game is the fact that it's just not very good. So maybe I'll try it for fun. But that's like very bottom, like not bottom, but I can't even talk tonight. That's like low priority. Checking my stats, we still got a long ways to go before level 58. We're almost there. Hopefully no more enemies. Sand everywhere. Well, it is a desert. Big old desert. Now, if you remember, way back when, we have to become champion of the arena here in Mora Sul for faring, I believe. Also, I see some jackals running. Let's take them out. I see an enemy, I'm taking them out. I'm glad these creatures don't have much health, but they are hitting me a lot. They also don't give much experience. Alright, let's go ahead and eat. There are more jackals, but they ran away. Not ran away, but they were going somewhere. Okay, I'm not going to chase after them, but I see some skeletons over here. And I also saw a campfire over there. I don't know if you saw that a little bit earlier ago. A few seconds ago, but I saw a campfire out of the corner of my eye. Okay, we got a little grave here and some skeletons. Little environmental storytelling there. Let's ignore that. And go see what's going on over here. Ah. Unless I was hallucinating. Maybe there's no campfire. Maybe I confused it for something else. Take out the rest of these jackals. This is quite a journey to Mora Sul, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Thought I saw something over here. Maybe it was just me. Okay, I must be going crazy. I could have sworn I saw a campfire around here. Probably going the wrong direction. I'm gonna check real quick before continuing onwards to Mora Sul. Tree here is also some lurkers. Sand lurkers. Well, let's take them out. Quite a bit of lurkers. Feels like we've slain like 100 creatures in this part alone. This game has a lot of monsters. Oh, flawless victory. Gonna grab this. Leave these two alone. Gonna save. Let's head back. Okay. This will be the starting point. And here, like in that direction, was where those skeletons and crossbones were. So let's explore this part. I see some guys on the wall, and I think they're friendly. I hope so, at least. They're kind of close to town, so I imagine they are friendly. Hey, how's it going? Desert Raider.
What do you want?
I'm sure you've still got things to do.
Got a lot of things to do. A lot of quests. A lot of creatures to slay. Money to earn. Okay, they're friendly. But they don't feel like talking to us. Oh, here we are. I hope to find the teleporter stone quickly. Just like in the last town we were in, where we just happened to find it. I keep my eyes open as I talk to these people, but here we are. The outskirts of Mora Sul. Let's talk to this guy. Kafu, how you doing?
You have come at the right moment, Father of Competence. I hate to tell you this, but my own guards have robbed me. Those dogs, may they never find a drop of water again.
You let your own guards steal from you?
If you want to do me a favor, hunt down those guys. I already told Bandero, the bounty hunter, about this, but that was the last time I ever heard from him.
What did the guards steal from you?
There were at least 700 gold coins. I want them back.
I will bring back your gold.
That would be extremely kind of you, Master of Generosity.
I will take care of your guards.
I hope they have already withered under Inos's unrelenting sun. May their bodies shrivel.
Yeah, I get the picture.
You must hunt them down. Do you hear me?
I did say I was going to do it.
You're selling water?
That can be a profitable business, Master of 1,000 Adventures. A traveler who's dying of thirst would give anything for a cool drink from my well. You can have a cool drink too, if you like.
Oh, how generous. Let's see what he has for sale.
Show me your goods.
Alright, he's got 7 bottles of emptiness, 3 bottles of wine, 4 bottles of water, lockpicks. I'm buying them as I see them, too. Since they're cheap, we probably have more than enough, but grab it anyways. Let's have a drink of water, if we can. We can't. Okay, let's go find those guards later. We're gonna go in Mora Sul. Check the quest. I'll take care of your guards. Doesn't say where he is, of course. Maybe they're over there. That's an oasis in that direction. Maybe those guards over there, the desert raiders that we just passed. Who knows? Probably not. We'll do that later because I think it's smart to go ahead in the city first and see if we can get the teleporter stone and talk to some NPCs. So I have a feeling, I got about 30 minutes left, that the rest of this part is basically just going to be me talking to NPCs, and I'm not sure if we'll be done by that point, so let's just get started. Oh, I thought that was a named NPC.
Don't bother me.
That's just a regular NPC. Fighter, merchant. See what he has.
Show me your goods.
Lockpicks, empty bottles, stew. We already have the recipe. What can we sell to him? We could probably go ahead and sell some stuff. Why not? Let's sell the Hashishin swords, rusty swords, the useless weapons, the worn ones, I mean. I guess we'll keep these arrows. Why the heck not? Sell the shields, one of those, whatever this is. Amulet of Life Force. That's it. Get a bit of gold, 4,000. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and save. Let's continue forwards and see what's going on. Up, slaves, got some chickens. Bok bok. Just a guard there. Slaves digging for relics, I'm sure. That shovel almost hit me. Shishin, slave. Fighter.
What are you doing hanging around here?
I knew he was going to interrupt me.
What sort of building is this?
I ought to have you flogged for such a stupid question. You're standing in front of the residence of one of the most powerful merchants in Varant. Gonzalez has great influence here in the desert, and you will honor his name, or die.
It's a little harsh, don't you think? I'm new to this region. I'm not going to know everything about it.
What else can you tell me about Gonzalez?
He is the most skilled merchant in the desert, and Zubin's most important man when it comes to business. So be careful not to arouse the wrath of Gonzalez, or things will go badly for you.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I don't think so, because I'm pretty confident we can slay this entire town by ourselves if we have to.
How can I do Gonzalez a favor?
Everyone knows that Gonzalez only receives people who impress him and bring him gifts.
I see.
That's all we have to say. I see.
About the gifts for Gonzalez.
Speak. What do you have to offer?
What would Gonzalez especially like?
Well, what could possibly please a man of the world? A special hard-won weapon? Beautiful woman? Maybe even if long overdue debts were finally paid. You think of something. Mora Sul is large. You're sure to find some suitable gifts here.
I'll take a look around.
Oh, some gold.
I bring gold for Gonzalez.
Ah, yeah. Gonzalez will be pleased by this gift. Gold is always good, but gold isn't everything.
Well, that helps a little bit. It gives us a 5 to reputation in Mora Sul.
No, we do not know if we can trust you.
Basically, just gotta get a reputation as usual. Just like in every other town. It's like a pattern to this game, you know? That's probably why this game isn't that memorable to me, because the way things are laid out, the MMO style quests and all that. There's Bandaro that Kafu mentioned.
You haven't been in the city long, have you? Then you should know one thing. Mora Sul is Gonzalez's city. Gonzalez takes his cut from every business, every deal, even from the thefts. Have you seen the elite warriors running around here? They are under his command.
I see.
I can get you a couple of missions to put a bit of gold in your pockets. Mora Sul can be very expensive, especially for travelers.
Ah, how generous.
So, you're a bounty hunter.
I used to hunt everything, but Gonzalez offered me a good deal. The job here is a bit quieter, but I've still got what it takes. So, if you want to know something...
What sort of missions do you have?
Bounty hunting. I am looking for a couple of really bad guys and a thief. There is also this missing Hashashin.
Who is this thief you're looking for?
His name is Yusuf. He stole some artifacts from the excavation.
What's so unusual about that?
First, he stole the artifacts that can be used to open the temple. And second, he got caught and took off. Gonzalez can't let him get away with that. The orcs are still guests in our country, after all.
I see.
Yusuf. That name sounds familiar.
What about that missing Hashishin?
His name is Ramirez. He works for the Black Mage, Ningal.
Tell me more about the bad guys.
The guards of Kafou, the water vendor on the east side of town, they ran off with his gold, just like that.
And?
Kafou is high in Gonzalez's favor. Do I have to say more?
I guess not.
I will kill Yusuf, the artifact thief.
Good, but to do that, you'll have to find him first. Take a look around the excavation. If you're lucky, he's hiding nearby.
Well, luck isn't something we have in great supply.
I'll look into Ramirez.
Good. All I know is he was on his way to the Fields of Ruins. And he has been gone a very long time. So find out what's wrong.
Fields of Ruins for Ramirez.
I will track down Kafou's guards and kill them.
I have already sent people north and east, but they haven't found anything.
And what does that mean?
Somebody bold enough to tangle with Gonzalez is also bold enough to stay in the area.
I'll find them.
Alright, well I guess they're just nearby, I guess.
Teach me something about hunting.
And just the same stuff here, no need to worry about those. I can probably stop clicking on those, honestly. Now, this guy here, you may recognize the name, Angar. He, imagine those of you watching know who he is. The temple guard in the swamp camp at the first game. In the second game, we found him in the old castle in the Valley of Mines. And we brought him along on our ship at the very end of the game. Now, I seem to recall him saying that he was gonna put down the sword and take up farming and he's tired of fighting. So what on earth is he doing here?
There you are, at last. Found your way to the big arena of Mora Sul after all.
Angar, how did you get here?
Well, I went up to the coast and there I was. Went through a couple of fights here in the arena, and before I knew it I was champion of Mora Sul. Too bad you didn't see me fight against Orknarok.
Yeah, you said you were gonna put down your sword and that you were tired of fighting, so I guess you changed your mind? Like, I guess they were like, I'm gonna pause right here for a second to interject. I just feel like they got a different writer for this game compared to the previous game, the previous two games even. Or it's possible the writer just completely forgot. Because I don't know, I didn't check the credits or anything like that. Because it's just, the consistency just isn't there. It's minor, you know, but just something I wanted to mention.
Looks like you haven't quite retired yet.
You're right. I'm still working on my pension fund. But as long as the war between the gods remains undecided, I may not find any peace either, I'm afraid. I'm glad that at least we managed to get off that cursed island of Carinus.
I guess he just simply changed his mind.
Tell me about your fight with Orknarok.
Well, listen then. First we exchange a few blows, testing each other out. Then he hits me with some heavy blows, and I try to block. And I'm going down, then he twirls his axe like it's light as a feather. I stagger back to my feet, knock it aside with a parry, spin around and slug him a good one. That was it. And then they declared me champion.
Being champion of Mora Sul is quite a big deal around here, isn't it?
I guess so. These idiots were never in the mining colony. Compared to our battles with the guards back then, these arena fights are really a joke. The only interesting part is the prize for the champion. The Moonblade. An awesome weapon.
And if we manage to get that weapon, I bet it's not better than ours. Usually it seems to work like that in almost every game.
You're still really into weapons, aren't you?
I can show you a few more things.
Would you teach me how to fight?
Alright, I think we'll go ahead and learn some strength.
Carry on like that.
I think we'll spend 20.
Carry on like that. Carry on like that. Good.
That's fine, 450. And there we go. So we got some quests here already from Angar. I believe. No, we didn't really. I guess we just talked to whoever arranges the arena fights. So let's go ahead and save. And I've been keeping my eyes peeled as I was talking to these NPCs. And so far, no teleporter stone. Here it is. Marvelous. I'm glad I thought about that. Or rather, I'm glad I saw that, rather. Let's talk to this gentleman here. Actos.
You are one of the nomads.
So I am, from Kaor's clan. Someday, my brothers will come and free me.
Do you think it is wise to say that aloud?
The Hashishin do not believe we can ever make it.
And you?
I am ready to die for my freedom. That's all that counts for me.
You are fighting in the arena?
Right. If you want to fight me, go talk to Philippe.
We'll do that.
Where can I find Kaor?
I will tell you, although I do not know your intentions. Therefore, be warned. Do not cross my clan. You would bitterly regret it.
Get on with it.
My clan's hideout is a cave near the west end of the Fields of Ruins.
West end of the Fields of Ruins in a cave. Gotcha. I will probably forget that. Either way, that's probably Philippe. Yeah, that's him right there. Got some paladins here, 2 of them. Interesting. We'll talk to them later. Let's talk to Philippe. I might want to do the arena fights here. Because if you remember, like I said in Faring, become champion in the arena in Mora Sul. You finally made it here. You could probably just run all the way here if you want to do the quest. It's not like you need to go in order like I am. Just sort of just doing this because I feel like it.
Ah, a fresh face. I'm Felipe, and I run the arena.
I am...
Interested in fame, glory, and gold? Then you've come to the right place.
That joke again. Like, he clearly has a name, it's just nobody seems to care.
What are the rules?
You buy a combat partner from me. If you win, you get twice the amount back, and the champion will receive the Moonblade.
What exactly is the Moonblade?
The great prize for the champion of the arena. I can assure you that this is probably the most coveted weapon in all of Mora Sul. Even Gonzalez, the most powerful man in town, would love to own the Moonblade, I bet.
Really?
Okay. And Angar says fights are the joke here, or something about arena fights. They are a joke in this game. They're very, very easy. I guess the Moonblade is not actually a weapon, we just give it to Gonzalez for reputation.
I'm ready. I want to fight.
Can't wait to see this. Come to the arena, featuring now the challenger, the stranger from up north, versus the well-known, formidable, and much revered Paladin.
Ah, we gotta fight the Paladin.
So what do I do next?
If you're not going to check him out, you must enter the arena. That's where the Paladin awaits you. If you leave the arena before the fight is over, you lose. Understand?
Right.
Get moving then.
Well, I'm no chicken. Nobody calls me a chicken. Alright, let's go down here. The arena is laid out much like the one in Bakaresh. Let's just jump down.
Come here.
I'm not ready yet.
There's going to be a fight.
That at ya. Rest in peace. That was easy. Of course. He's got a regular sword. And just useless stuff in there that I don't want. Skull shield. We don't need that, I believe. We already have one. A non-worn one. Well, let's leave.
Oh, quite impressive, really. But I still believe you've just gotten really lucky.
Lucky?
Well, we both know that the Paladin's heyday is over. You have to beat some stronger opponents if you really want to go far. Anctos is a different story altogether. A hero of the people, handles the sword quite deftly.
Give me a real opponent.
You've got courage, I will give you that. Listen up, people! Fighting next, the challenger, the lone wanderer of the north versus Anctos the Nomad! He came from the desert to avenge the death of his brothers. Will the challenger be strong enough to hold his own against him.
Have you got a hint for me?
Yes, watch your neck. And now go. Anctos will be waiting in the arena.
Good advice. Alright, let's fight this guy. I just jumped down. I was thinking about just skipping ahead with editing, but no need.
Come here.
At you. Wow, he was tough. I really broke a sweat there. Okay, gonna eat, go back to Felipe.
People are starting to like you. You can always score with them if you beat up a nomad. But your next opponent is a veritable bear. Big as a wardrobe and strong as an ox. They say he can snap a bear's neck with his bare hands. Whatever kind of animal that may be.
That is nearly impossible.
I want a really good fighter.
You've got your work cut out for you. Listen, people. Do not miss out on this spectacle. Now fighting the mysterious stranger versus Oleg the Bear.
Oh, no advice this time? Okay, let's fight this Oh, that's not a paladin. That's a Nordmarian guy. Confused the armor a little bit. I didn't get a good look. Let's just wait for him. Get our weapon ready. Our sword and shield.
Then show me what you've got.
I will. 3 hits and he's down. Was not expecting anything more. Got anything in here? Nah, I don't want to take those. You can have the weapons. Let's go back to Felipe again.
What a match. What a spectacle.
Yeah, I get the picture.
You're ready.
Ready for what?
The title. Just one more fight and you'll be the champion of Mora Sul.
I like how bored the Nameless is. He's like, oh, this is so easy. Like, he's speaking to us in that respect.
I want to challenge the champion.
I knew you would not settle for just a piece of the pie. You want it all. Citizens of Mora Sul, it is with great pleasure I give you the upcoming fight. The current undefeated arena champion of Mora Sul, Anga, versus the current honorable challenger, the Stranger.
Alright, let's fight Angar. I don't think we ever fought against him. And hey, it's not time to be eating, Oleg. It's time to get out of the way, because there's gonna be a fight happening in a few seconds. You don't want to be here when that happens. Oh, Angar, there he is.
Then show me what you've got.
I will. Move back a little. Never mind.
Hey, great fight. You are truly a worthy champion.
Now what?
You have beaten the champion. Nobody would challenge you for a while, I'm afraid. But I put my gold on you. You earn me a tidy sum.
Where's my prize?
Here, this noble blade is now yours.
Moonblade. Reminds me of the name Moonblade in Baldur's Gate 1 with Zan, the depressed, morose enchanter.
You better stay out of it.
Can we equip that, by the way? There's the Moonblade. That's not a powerful weapon. What does it look like, though? It looks like just a Hashishin sword. And nope, it's not better than ours. Mysterious aura surrounds this blade. I wonder if you can, like, spruce it up or something? Oh, we'll stick in with our bastard sword, I suppose. Let's talk to...
Well, you certainly know how to fight.
this guy.
Respect.
That's all he has to say. You get some experience for that. Where's the other guy? Where's Angar? He's still down there, isn't he? Let's talk to this guy again. He says nothing, not gonna pickpocket him.
I'm not here to chat. I'm here to fight. One thing I must admit, you had a good fighting instructor.
Got experience from him, 500. That's just a Hashishin right there. And where's Angar? He down there still? Did he leave? There he is.
How did I measure up?
Man, you've still got it, haven't you? Congratulations. You are now the new champion of Mora Sul. Maybe it's time I retired after all.
100 experience. We can bring him with us if we want to. We're not going to, though. Okay, now that we've finished that, I'm probably not going to continue here in Mora Sul. I think I want to go back to Faring. Keep pressing the wrong button too, and see what the arena guy there says. So I'll see you there. Alright, here we are. I think we can talk to... We can find him. There he is. This is the guy who gave us the quest, become champion of the arena of Mora Sul. We did that, so let's see what happens.
I am the champion of the great arena of Mora Sul.
Then you really are a great fighter. My fighters feel honored to measure themselves against you.
Got a lot of experience. 2,500.
I want to fight in the arena.
Fight with Vigo.
Simple and to the point. Oh, let's go in. Finally get to fight against some people here.
Then show me what you've got.
That's a lot of experience. Wow. Got anything I can pick up? Nope. He's got a bastard sword. We don't need that. How much is that worth, though? A little bit. 2,000 gold. He can have it, though. Not like we need the gold. There's plenty of ways to make gold in this game. Okay, he's down. Almost said dead. He's not dead. He's... Where'd Tarek go? That's not Tarek. Oh, you want to sit down, huh?
Vigo was no match for me. For the next fight, give me a real opponent.
Yes.
Simple and to the point again.
I want to fight in the arena.
Tukash will fight. The victor has honor.
Alright, let's fight against this next dude. There he comes. Way over there, too. All these arena fights just to fight here in Faring.
Now you can show...
If you're gonna fight, fight. Don't talk. He's got drumsticks. Got a lot of experience. I think we're gonna level up soon. Yeah, we are. Okay, he's down.
Tukash was too weak.
You are a good fighter. There is no dishonor in losing to you.
There we go. Level 58. This orc here is just walking back and forth like a weirdo.
I am ready to fight in the arena.
You will fight against a human. Mortis is a strong and dangerous fighter. Fight well.
Let's wait for this gentleman to come in.
Come here.
What were you saying about dangerous? It's just funny how you can just defeat these guys in a few hits. At least it's easy experience.
Mortis is defeated.
Now you are the strongest human in my arena. Only a few humans have made it as far as you have.
I want to compete against the best.
You have courage. You will challenge Rozov. He will meet you in the ring. If you win this fight, you will be my champion.
Yay. What do I win? Probably nothing, just experience, right?
No one beats.
Oh. They got a hit on me. It's a lot of experience, man. Not complaining, that's great. Let's eat some meat. Go ahead and save. And talk to Tarek. He keeps moving around, it's confusing me.
I have won.
You have my respect. From now on, everyone in this arena will measure himself against your deeds. You have reached the pinnacle of your career as a gladiator. There is no one left for you to defeat.
And that's absolutely it.
Would you teach me how to fight?
It's a bit anticlimactic, isn't it? So let's just exit out of here, talk to this guy. He has nothing to say. He has nothing to say either. I'm trying to see if any of these guys can teach me these two skills here. I don't think they can. None here.
Would you teach me how to fight?
I think I already asked him that, didn't I? That's... yeah, I did.
You dare to rob me?
Okay, just reloaded. Did not mean to do that. Might be a good idea not to choose pickpocketing for a skill, because that can happen. Okay, I'm going to talk to... who teaches other skills? This playthrough is just about done and over
Teach me
with.
something about alchemy.
Nothing here. Don't need to brew mana potions. He's got nothing. Got a dancing orc here. Nothing here. Slave. 2 gabbing orcs here. Alright. I think... Got 25 with the orcs. I think we're done for this part. So let me go ahead and save. Right here. And when we come back... I believe we're going to go back to, Mora Sul. So, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back next time. Have a good one.